Good evening, everybody. An educated economist here. I was reading these articles coming out about how there's been a huge drop in the amount of forestry products that are leaving the United States and going to China. And it's to the tune of like $430 million worth in the first four months of 2019. It represents a 42% drop. And now this makes a lot of sense because if you think about it, if these forestry products aren't leaving the United States, then we need to mill that stuff for ourselves. And if we're milling it for ourselves, we don't need to be buying the Canadian lumber. And this is probably one of the reasons why we're starting to see so many Canadian lumber mills starting to shut down. And I've been reporting on that for the last 6 months. Now, what I did find interesting is that China still has a demand for these forestry products that they're not getting from the United States. Although it is slowing down, they do seek out forestry products, and they're starting to get it from Canada. Canada has increased their exports to China, and so has Russia. And one of the other articles that I have read just recently is how Russia has just purchased 50 new rail cars that hold 40% more logs, and I can only assume they're taking the initiative to try and get the forest to the port as fast as possible so that they can get that stuff over to China. Now, one of the other things that I was reading when I was kind of researching this stuff is that Ukraine has been involved with some illegal logging around the end of last year, which I find kind of interesting how, China was cutting ties with the United States. At the same time, Ukraine's involved with illegal logging as Russia's picking up their exports to China. Anyway, found that all kind of a little bit interesting there for you guys. I'll leave links down in the description. Uneducated Economist. You guys let me know.